If you're dealing with shoulder stiffness or pain, this is a great drill to really help dial in those deficits that may be occurring within your mechanics. What this is our shoulder slide with liftoff. What we're looking for with this is to really engage those scapular stabilizers, those shoulder blade muscles, and get away from using those bigger muscles like your traps or your lats. It's something that also helps with posture. So there's a lot of great orthopedic benefits to doing this drill after your workouts throughout the day, and especially at night before you go to bed, especially if you're waking up with stiffness or pain during the night or in the morning. So what we're going to do with this drill is you're simply going to use a wall. What we want to do is we want to push the pinky side of our hand against the wall the entire time. We're making sure that our thumbs stay backwards in this drill. So they should be facing behind us. The other big thing is that we're trying to keep our shoulder blades in good position by just simply trying not to let them move. So we're not trying to squeeze together, we're not really forcing super heavy down, and we're definitely not letting them go up. Other than that, the other big one is we want to make sure our abs are tight, or we're even in a slight slouched position here versus here, because we don't want to open up that spine position. So I'm going to keep that good position, and simply what I'm going to do is just slide one hand up at a 45 to my elbow straight, and I'm going to lift off. Then I do vice versa, then I lift off, and then I do both. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to use some of that backside tension. So I'm trying to just get tension within my shoulder blades. I can do this by rotating my hands out a little bit, or by a gentle push down, and then keeping it in place as I rotate, as I slide up, and I'm using that tension to lift my hand off the wall. Especially when I go single arm, and definitely when I go double, I want to really feel those shoulder blades as I do this. One thing to really help visually make sure you're doing this right is that thumb position. If you feel that your thumb turns in and that elbow goes out, or if you're up here and you're doing this, that's not what we want. That thumb should always stay facing behind you throughout the entire motion to make sure you have good shoulder complex position with this. So simply what we want to do is alternate to that left, lift off, right, lift off, and then both lift off. And you're going to do this for 60 seconds. If you have to take a break, if you start feeling some tension through those traps or in the front of the shoulder, just rest for 5 or 10 seconds, but let the clock go. It's a great test to see your progression, to see if you took a couple breaks and then eventually you were able to do the entire 60 seconds. This is something not to do with a band at first, because what we're looking to do is just get gentle activation. So should not be fatiguing overall. It's not like doing a really heavy lift or having to pick up the heaviest thing in the world. This should be nice and gentle, purposeful, in that we're trying to create that tension through the shoulder blades. And once you're done, your arms and your shoulder should feel much lighter. You should feel like you have better mobility, and any pain or stiffness you have should feel like it's gone away. Make sure you do that throughout the day. You stay consistent with quality good movement, and that's how we're going to do this shoulder slide with liftoff drill. Thanks for checking our video out, and let us know if you guys have any questions.